you respected the rule and the referee, okay? Make a good fight.
Robin Dolpierre of France conducting this one for us. A fascinating rematch between two of the best 9 stone 4 campaigners on the scene. They met in Crystal Palace, December 2004, all over in 1 minute and 41 seconds. Carl Johanneson blitzed. He says he's a different person now. Excellent recent victories for the powerhouse from Leeds, but this is a gamble, and it's one he wanted. He demanded and cried out for it. He's got it. Can he turn the tables, Glenn?
Well, first of all, he's got to get through the first few rounds. I think that's vitally important. Then he can come on strong, but the defense has got to be good early on.
Body shot from Kirakosyan, who's making the first defense of this European title, and another one. And Johanneson felt that. Well, it was the right hand to the head that did the damage on their first encounter, but a couple of thunderous looking body shots, an ominous sign, and there's the right hand as well from Kirakosyan.
Well, Johanneson needs to come back straight away. He can't allow Kirakosyan just to get off with his punches, build up confidence. Needs to hit back straight away, Johanneson.
He came out at such a strong pace against Ricky Burns. Huge energy, but there's a slightly different start. A more nervy one here from Carl Johanneson, as if he knows the danger that Kirakosyan possesses, even at 33.
But at least this time he is aware of that power. He was taken by surprise last time. Now he knows to cover up.
His natural instinct is to go forward. Right hand from Kirakosyan, who looks strong and big in this opening round.
There's these hooks from Kirakosyan, quick hooks as well, aren't they? He's got that little extra speed. Doing it well. He's going to the body to bring the hands down, then whipping the quick hooks to the head.
And he'll have the confidence of finally becoming European champion. Good uppercut as well. Lovely variety from Kirakosyan. And how powerful does the Armenian look?
Starting to get his jab working, Johanneson. That's good. That's gone up step the rhythm a little bit.
They've got to get settled into this fight. Manager and promoter Frank Maloney believes if Johanneson can get through 4 rounds, he wins. Right to the body from Kirakosyan and over the top. And it's the champion's first round. Well, he's lasted longer than he did last time, Carl Johanneson, but what a rough first round. And how about that? Body shots from Kirakosyan.
Well, he started like a European champion should, full of authority, getting these strong, heavy punches on. And he aimed at the body and then brought the ones to the head.
Having made 2 defences of the British crown, he won against Billy Corcoran in the summer of last year. Carl Johanneson aims for the European title here tonight. The black trunks of the Yorkshireman, the white of Leva Kirakosyan in his 30th outing from Gümrü in Armenia. But he's been based all over Europe, in Italy, in Spain and France, and has operated in better class than Johanneson.
Well, he's starting to do a little bit more, Johanneson, but I think he needs to do more than that. He's got to keep Kirakosyan busy. Can't let him get set. He likes to get the big punches off.
He was tight and tense in that first round and looked a bit dazed in the corner too, as Brendan and Dominic Ingle were giving advice to Johanneson. Left hook from Kirakosyan, who's a big puncher, 16 knockouts, stopped 9 inside 3 rounds. And a right hand over the top. Legs go a bit of Johanneson, and his punch resistance will be called into question.
Well, it's the variety of Kirakosyan that could possibly bring the hands down. He knows the job at hand, Johanneson. He's keeping those hands nice and tight, keeping patient.
Tentative with the jab, Johanneson, unlike when he dismantled Femi Feyentola in this very ring.
He's trying very hard to do everything right, Johanneson. Just pushing that jab out, trying not to make mistakes, not to drop the jab.
Left hook though, under the elbow of Johanneson, right on the top. There's an uppercut as well. It's wide open here, and Kirakosyan going through his variety. Just looks at the corner. He's in control.
Well, he's methodical, Kirakosyan, but he does his work very well, doesn't he? Picks those shots, plants the feet, gets plenty weight into those hooks.
1 or 2 eyebrows were raised when we saw the bookmakers' odds. Johanneson 5-2 on favourite to take this, but late money on Kirakosyan. And after the first couple of rounds, not hard to see why. Is this all too much for Johanneson? Oh, left uppercut, and he's gone down right at the end of the second round. The count's taken by Robin Dompierre. Legs betrayed him. He takes the time and the bell comes in, and that might just be the absolute saver for the moment for Johanneson, because he was out there, Glenn.
Well, he was perfectly delivered uppercut from the European champion, Leva Kirakosyan. He's been picking these shots so well. Johanneson's given the time to pick them, and then he sees the gap between the arms, just puts a perfect left uppercut in, and he went down heavily there.
Is a minute long enough to recover from that?
Well, you know that Kirakosyan's going to be quickly at Johanneson when action resumes.
10 seconds,
so he's got to try and make sure it is, and he's got to be ready for what's coming next.
You're only getting deeper when you stood in front of him. When you stood in front of him.
More knockouts on the slate of Carl Johanneson, but the power seems to be with Leva Kirakosyan, and the experience and the all-round ability. And will he jump on Johanneson here in the third? Right hand, down he goes again. And surely this is going to be all over. Robin Dompierre gives him the count, he looks at the corner. Johanneson, and Friday the 13th, it's all going wrong. It's going to be repeat. Johansson's going to be stopped here. He's all over the place. Robin Dompierre goes in, says he was pushing him, and Johanneson, well, there's nothing left.
He's trying gamely to stay in there, trying to get his hands up, but the gaps are there. Kirakosyan is a punch away from ending this.
This the round where he took the European title in the Algarve. 2 minutes for Johanneson to somehow get through this, and surely it won't happen.
Well, remarkable resilience so far. He's hanging in there, Johanneson.
Showing some guts just to still be in this. But if he comes back now, well, that will be miraculous.
Well, he's walking on eggshells in there, isn't he? But he's still upright. Kirakosyan launches a right uppercut and he misses.
Body shots in the opener, uppercuts down in the second round, and here in the third, on the very brink of being stopped. Kirakosyan still needs to find the punch. Legs still so shaky of Johanneson, but a right hand he comes back with. Crowd on their feet here in Barnsley. Extraordinary.
Well, he's starting to come through the clouds, Johanneson. His head's starting to clear. Kirakosyan needs to start putting some combinations together. Single shots not enough.
Fighting through a fog, Carl Johanneson, but give him credit. He is trying to stay with this strong champion, Leva Kirakosyan. Oh, right hand! That was the second time in the round. Again, the legs have gone. 17 seconds left in the third. He's up at 8. And Kirakosyan, this time, predatory instinct. Can he finish it? How did Carl Johanneson get through that?
Now listen, he's hit you with everything and he's naked. Oh, you've got to get wise, mate. Come on. Come on. Here, wash his face down. Give me that bucket here. Give me that bucket here. Hold it there, Dan.
Amazing stuff, Glenn.
It really is.
How is he still in the fight?
Well, I'm not sure myself. Obviously very strong, he's worked very hard. He's physically strong and he's hanging there. And it just looks a punch away. Really launching these big punches, Kirakosyan. Wasn't much coming back from Johanneson at this point. He picks another right hand. And the Armenian looks just a punch away at this stage. But still, he gets up.
Stick and bring him up tight with him. Keep your guard tight.
Again, it's a minute and up. Down twice in the third. Immense courage and fitness from Carl Johanneson. Credit to Martin Williams and the team who have got him in tip-top shape. Leva Kirakosyan, we know, can tire. Michael Gomez caught up with him in 6 rounds. It's still a huge uphill struggle for Johanneson, but he can bang.
Et tu le contres, Leva.
Well, he's giving Johanneson a little bit of time to get himself back, starting to try and throw the jab, looking for the uppercut.
Jabs going out from Johanneson. Tries to get his own right hand off. Still Kirakosyan with that physical strength. And the uppercut. Johansson's not moving his head, he's static. He's a sitting target for those.
No, there's no rhythm, there's no side-to-side movement. His head's just there in limbo, waiting for those right hands.
He has shown maturity, Johanneson, in taking the counts this time. He jumped up when they boxed in Crystal Palace all too quickly. But another right from Kirakosyan.
Johansson's got to try and throw some shots back. Got to try and just grit the teeth.
Uppercut, that might be the finisher. And Robin Delpierre waves it off. That is it. 4th round. Carl Johanneson badly hurt. It's a European title defense and a repeat win for Leva Kirakosyan, this time in 4 dramatic rounds, but our attention all goes to Carl Johanneson. It was a heavy fall. He took a great deal of punishment throughout the short contest, and the only thing that matters now is that the medical team tend to him quickly, which they will do. Muted celebrations from the Kirakosyan camp. And the paramedics are in alongside the Ingles. They will be applying the oxygen. Just moving his head there, Johanneson. So we hope it is just a precaution. Manager Frank Maloney looking on with concern because he took, well, a great deal there. It was one-sided and heavy knockdowns too, Glenn.
Yeah, you can see Johanneson is trying to move and get up there, but this is precautionary. The medical team do have to keep him there and deliver oxygen and just wait till he's ready to get up.
The Yorkshire crowd here silenced, but they will be pleased that Carl Johanneson is just sitting up as Brendan Ingle sorts the gloves out, and he looks okay, which is excellent to see. He'll want to get up and he'll get a good applause as he does sit on the stool in the neutral corner. Well done the paramedics for getting in so quickly. Really excellent safety standards now in Britain, Glenn.
Well, he's fine. The oxygen's off. Well, he was trying to fight back a little bit, Johanneson, but then a thunderous uppercut. And the referee didn't even administer a count. He waved it straight off. He knew that was enough for Johanneson, who was brave, was solid, was strong, but just didn't have the tools and didn't have the power to mix with Kirakosyan.